the three adults that travelled to Pakistan almost over a month ago now, a day before Sara Sharif's body was discovered at her home in Woking. A post-mortem examination showed that she had extensive injuries to her body. The three adults that travelled to Pakistan, along with 5 children, we believe have now left Pakistan since they have been in hiding over the last month and are on their way back to the UK. Now, this is not fully confirmed, but it seems from a flight ticket that has been shared with us at Sky News that the 3 adults, Beinash Batool, Sara's stepmother, her blood father, Urfan Sharif, and her uncle, Faisal Malik, checked in at Sialkot Airport and travelled to Dubai and are now on their way to London. We are waiting to get some more confirmation and information from the Pakistani authorities, whether they have played a role in getting this family on the flight. But it seems the children, the 5 children, aged between 1 and 13 that travelled to Pakistan with those adults, they still are in Pakistan. You may know that they were actually rescued and recovered by Pakistani police just a couple of days ago in the city of Jillam. They were actually at their grandfather's house, Sara Sharif's grandfather's house. They were then processed through the courts and they were handed into government authority, a care facility essentially for children, and that's where they have been over the last 24 hours. But now this information, the 3 adults that British police, that Surrey police want to specifically speak to in connection with the death of Sara Sharif are now, we believe, returning to the UK from Pakistan. They were at the centre of an international manhunt which had been taking place over the last month. There had been several search teams across many cities in Pakistan carrying out this search for these 3 adults. All after Sara, 10 years old, was found dead in a home in Woking on the 10th of August. As it stands, the 5 children aged between 1 and 13 that travelled with those adults are still in Pakistan. They're still in a government care facility. But those 3 adults, we now believe, checked into a flight at Sialkot Airport and are heading back to the UK. They're expected to land to the UK around this evening. And if the British authorities are aware, we're unaware whether they do know if they're on that flight, they will most probably want to be speaking to these people as soon as they land in the UK. They have been at the centre of the Surrey police's investigation over the last month into Sara's death, and they desperately, the police that is, want to question these 3 adults in relation to what happened. But that is the latest. We understand the 3 adults that British police want to speak to that fled the UK, have been in Pakistan over the last month, are now heading back to the UK after a ticket has showed that they checked into a flight at Sialkot Airport.